like it's true. Growing young man, I was new and I was green. Been a long time spent when you're hustling for rent. Gone up looking like me. Been in someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a man without a plan. Just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now letting me the keys to the kingdom. Tie my laces, I scale the mountains, I sail the sea, and all that searching led back to me. Then someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I did a man without a plan. Just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. And now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Yeah, handing me the keys to the kingdom. Shot right from a gun. Yeah, I folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. And someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I did a man without a plan. Just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Yeah, handing me.
And the home of the brave.
It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Los Angeles Dodgers with lofty expectations this season, and why not? They're the defending World Series champs. Singy, it's become so hard in today's game to go back-to-back as champions. Why do you think that is?
Boog, I think it's because of the competition level and the parity that we're seeing in baseball. But, yeah, you're right. It is very rare. The Yankees won 3 years in a row from 1998 to 2000. But over the next 20 seasons, nobody else was able to repeat. I think there's less of an imbalance at the top, and teams can compete by combining good internal development with smart, well-timed moves to bring in help from the outside. And once you hit the postseason, anything's possible.
Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Just about ready to roll. Our starter in this one, Justin Steele. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
That one misses. Ball 1. Late swing, foul to the left.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The Y to kick the pitch. On the ground at first, Turner collects it. Takes it himself. One up, one down. And here's the opening day lineup for the reigning World Series champion Dodgers. What a run of success it's been in L.A., Chris.
Yeah, 12 straight years in the postseason, Boog. For a franchise that had previously never been in the postseason, even 3 years in a row. And they've won the NL West 11 of those 12 years. At this point, the expectation for the Dodgers is the same every year: a World Series title.
Mookie Betts now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
One's the count.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
The shortstop takes the ball. One out, base is empty. Next offering is downstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, he gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
Shohei Ohtani, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Now 1-1. And strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Wrigley Field, getting the nod on the mound, Shohei Ohtani. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport singing.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do, to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
On the ground to third. To first, one gone, bottom half of the first. So here's the opening day lineup for the Cubs. Chris, what are you looking for out of them this season?
I'd say I'm looking for something new, Boog. I mean, they had the same 83 and 79 record each of the past 2 years, and they haven't won a postseason game since 2017. Baseball's a lot more fun when the north side is rocking, so I'm hoping for some improvement this time around.
John Birdie, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Ohtani, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. This one in the air, center field. Edman brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 down, base is empty. So up now for Chicago, Kyle Tucker. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
The key there, tracking the baseball all the way back through the hitting zone, allows you to hit a ball right back up the box like that.
You look at what the elite guys do. They strike hitters out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. And here is Seiya Suzuki.
Ball one,
way
no
upstairs, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every fifth day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
Yeah.
Check swing, called strike. To third. Throw on to Freeman, and that will end the inning. So nothing on the scoreboard through 1. We're back on the show from Wrigley in a few. Second inning set to go. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. Steele back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Steele, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next offering is fouled back. That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Teoscar Hernandez now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Teoscar Hernandez hits one out. His first homer of the year, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here on opening day. Misses inside, and 1-1. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
And that's low for ball 4.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Now it's going to be Andy Pajes. And that one is lifted in the air. Happ sizing this one up. Snags it for the 2nd out.
Batting it, the center fielder, number 25, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1's the count.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Ian Happ.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover.
No, inside.
That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. One down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Turner climbs in on that right side. All right, Singer, you know him at Dork. Shohei Ohtani. Go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
In there at the knees. 2-2 now. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And here comes Dansby Swanson. And that is out of play.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Cubs are down quietly. They trail here 1-0. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. That's off the mark. Ball one. Rojas in his 11th season, hitting 9th in today's lineup. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. Sliced hard but foul.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
2-2 to count.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
The first baseman, number 5.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, strike one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
and he struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Steele checks over to first, and he's back.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
Swing and a foul out of play. Swings through that.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And that one almost hit him.
2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Good job to fight that one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it remains 2-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Just misses with that one.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Outside.
And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Cubs nothing. Here at Wrigley Field, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now it's Miguel Amaya. First pitch misses. And that one lifted in the air center field. Edman makes the catch. 1 away.
The center fielder.
And stepping in is the speedy Pete Crow Armstrong. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And it's through for a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
It's still able to come through behind in the count right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Horner stands in now and watches strike one.
0-1.
Foul ball there.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
Outside low. Now 1-2. Man at first, one away. That just misses. 2-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
2-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And now it's filled up. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
John Birdie at the plate. That's a strike. 0-1. Tying run is at first here in game 1 of 2 in the series. Swing and a miss.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Cubs nothing. On to the 4th. Here comes Max Muncy.
Number 13, Max Muncy.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Well, that'll boost the swing and miss rating. He blew him away on 3 pitches. He didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Boog, a dominant strikeout for sure, and he just looked overmatched at the plate. You know, as a hitter, when you swing and miss 3 times in a row, you feel like you got a hole in your bat. You definitely start to question yourself.
Hernandez stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Ball 2.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Smith swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on here on opening day. Next pitch misses inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll do it again. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Dodgers down in order, but they still lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Kyle Tucker. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that clips the inside corner. The 1-1 is fouled off.
That's ball 2.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Ohtani winds and deals. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
In Happ up to hit. Flying to left his first time. And he grounds one back up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Keeps the inning alive, and now Justin Turner to the plate.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Here's Justin Turner. Just off the outside edge, and that is ball 1.
Hey! 1-1.
Right through there for a strike. Happ off of first with 2 away. And now the count is even. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Here's the pitch, run around the goal, ball misses. No throw, safe at second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Happ on his way home. Safe. It's 1-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the air, left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Now the tag at third, and they got him. That's the third out. But they pick up one run on the RBI single, all even at one apiece. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Steele back to work. And that's in there at the knees.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And a base hit up the middle. And they have their first hit since the second inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Go ahead run on base. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Struck out swinging his first time. In there for strike one. Fouled off. He was late.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one missed. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Caleb Thielbar getting loose out there. Miller getting loose as well. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And a swing and a miss. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Walked his first time.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
In there at the knees. 0-1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Inside. And the count is 1-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Swung on, belted. That's back. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Paez on his way to third. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Justin Steele gives way, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute. Caleb Thielbar gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Back to the top of the lineup, and here's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 in this one. That one's in there, 0-1. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 4-1.
Freddie has such a smooth swing. He makes these home runs look so effortless. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
One down. Here's Betts. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Tucker hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
The 0-2. And that one ripped into right. And that's a fair ball.
The first baseman, number 13, Max.
So a man at first. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. Shohei on the go. Pitch misses.
Ball 1.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Ohtani stands at second with 2 gone. Late on that fastball.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 4-1. Back here at the friendly confines, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That's a strikeout. Ohtani sends him packing. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just missed.
1-0.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
That one's in there, and it's 1-1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Just off the inside corner, and that's ball 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Nico Horner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
right through there for a strike. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball, sends it across to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Cubs 1. Back here at Wrigley Field, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Teoscar Hernandez. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Thielbar, a 6-foot lefty, 38 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
In the air to left center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, catcher Will.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. A strikeout and a walk. And a big swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball.
Bases empty, 1 away here on opening day. Started to swing, held up.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Got him swinging. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 2 down, bases empty. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
Fastball for a strike. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And misses inside. Swings and misses, struck him out. Nothing across here this half. 2-3-4, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Cubs 1. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the number 2 hitter, John Birdie. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
No strike.
Next offering is fouled back.
One ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. And the count now even up.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Rojas. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
One gone runner at first. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit.
Hey.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh. Hot shot to third. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second, 2 outs. Here's JT at the dish.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. That's off the inside corner. 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch is outside. Two on, 2 outs, and they're all loaded up.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Swanson digs in. And fouled off. Just missed. Tucker on third. Happ on second. Turner at first. 2 out of the inning. What a stop. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out. Cubs wind up leaving the bases loaded, and they trail it 4-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Tyson Miller. And here comes Tommy Edman. He swings and fouls one off. And that one fouled off. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Pitch in the dirt. It's 2-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Next pitch misses, and it's 3-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and it's caught for the out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Certainly a factor in this one thanks to his 3-run blast back in the 5th.
Well, definitely one of the most impactful swings of the game. A big reason why they're working with the lead and looking to add to it right here, Boo.
First pitch just misses. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Ryan Brazier up and throwing. Merriweather also getting ready. The 1-0. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 outs, base is empty. This ball's chopped on the ground. Tossed to Turner, and Freeman is retired. Out number 3. Dodgers go down quietly as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The catcher,
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Anthony Banda.
number 43.
Comfortably numb, thinking gone comatose. I've been doing it so long, don't think I can take no more. I think I'm going comatose.
In for a strike, 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's outside, and the count even 1-1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Slice to right. He's got it. And there's one away.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. There's a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And that quickly, 2 away.
Now back, second baseman,
Nico Horner will come up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Bounce to the left side. Betts. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton ready to begin the 8th. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. Miller back to work. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next is the designated hitter.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Betts gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next pitch inside, and the count 1-2. Now move to first, and Betts dives back. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That's inside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. It's a bomb. And they add to their lead. It's 6-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Tyson Miller out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Pitching change here, Ryan Brazier.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Max Muncy at the dish. That one pushed to the left and foul. Strike 2.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
That one not close. Now 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swings and misses. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered here in this one. There's the strike. Brazier is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Not
One
even
ball, one
close
strike.
there. And now it's even 1-1. Just missed.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Still only one out here in the inning. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
On the ground. Swanson gets it to first. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Well, he's one of the best shortstops in the sport, no doubt about it. And he put his skills on display once again right there. Great stop on the backhand, but it was the transfer and throw for me that really stood out. With the speed going down the line, there's no way he gets the out any other way. That was impressive.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. Next one is off the plate, and it's 1-1.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Bottom of the 8th. Now the third baseman, John Birdie. The new pitcher in the game, Evan Phillips.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
That finds the mark on the inside corner.
0-1.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And the leadoff man aboard. So here's Kyle Tucker now. That one a little bit high. Ball 1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much. He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. Now to first, and it's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That's in there. That's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They trail it 6-1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Julian Merriweather.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Paz now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Colin Ray up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Merriweather in his 5th season, 33 years old, and he was a 5th round pick back in 2014. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he won a round. So digging in, Tommy Edman. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And a big swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Edman leads off first with 1 away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Just off the outside part of the plate. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Next to the dish is Freddie. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Lunges for it, but it drops for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here's Mookie Betts now. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. 2 left on. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Cubs 1. So bottom of the 9th. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. So they turn to their closer, Tanner Scott.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Here's Turner now. That clips the zone. That's strike one.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Ball, one strike.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1. They're down to their final strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This could end it. Two down, nobody on. Nice grab. The throw, and what a play. Ball game.
Sometimes you can flip a coin with these short 2-game series, but they came out, they got the first game, and that's all you want to do. You know you're guaranteed a split at this point, but now you got to turn the page and get ready for the next game. Perhaps you get a 2-game sweep.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Like Deadshot, no Flintstone, get his bed rocked. Got the game in the headlock, no safe zone inside rap. Everybody gotta play a part in, and if you ain't eating, then you stop. I'm saying I just chillin'. Real West Side. Sorry. Hey, yeah, pull up with a thing or two. Yeah, you know what I came to do. Slide down the avenue. Yeah, did what I had to do. Oh, infinite flavors. Yeah, pick your favorite. Yeah, keep player. Ooh, think about running for mayor. Yeah, looking at the Lakers. Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam. Why thank you? We the realest alive. Hi hater, bye hater.
Bye hater. Bye Felicia. Not today. Not tomorrow either. Look though, it's a lot of vacant houses, whole city like a town. I made the block, little snag or two. 18 in the